y'all that do not know, I feel like this movie right here, I don't even know why I added this. I really added this. I'm gonna be honest, bro. But I really genuinely added this to my reactions for streams because I know for a fact, after I get off stream, I'm gonna forget to watch it. Genuinely. I was supposed to watch it before I got on stream, bro. But I had something to do. I had to take care of and I had to do today, bro. I was watching that video and then I turned it off like the first 15 seconds because I had to do. But anybody that knows Chronicle, listen, for anybody that's OGs when it comes to, well, it's not even that OG of a movie. It came out like 2012. This was a good ass movie. And it never made like a sequel. No one ever thought about making it. Well, they did, but I think it got turned down by the movie production. This was like a good one and only type of movie, bro. In my personal opinion. Let me see if he explains everything in this movie. Oh, fuck.
So
what
the other day I watched Chronicle for the first
time. So now I'm old as fuck now, huh? Now I'm old. I'm old now, I guess. Because the movie came out in 2012?
Mother is dead, and it is your fault!
That shit was, bro, this is a good movie, gang. Genuinely.
And I loved it. It really tickled my pickle. So I had to make a video on it.
Wait, hold on, my man.
Drunk.
This is Andrew. He's a bit of a loser and doesn't have many friends. He gets bullied at school. He's probably gotten the beef stew treatment once or twice. His dad is a drunk who likes to beat the snot out of him. And his mom is dying and they can't really afford her medication. His life is kind of shitty. But hey, on the bright side, he just bought a camera and he decides to record everything going forward. And,
like a documentary type of nigga.
Andrew gets picked up by his cousin Matt, who gives him a ride to school. Matt's like, what the is up with the camera? What's going on here?
I'm filming things now.
Fair enough. Andrew gets to school and walks around while videoing everything like a bit of a creeper. And I honestly feel bad for this guy. He gets told he's being creepy by this cheerleader.
Could you not videotape it?
Long story short, the nigga was a loser. I ain't gonna lie. And listen, there's nothing wrong with being a loser because guess what? I know y'all all seen that shit. That Max clip talking about the weird niggas getting money. It's facts, bro. Shout out to all of y'all niggas. Y'all really be the smartest niggas in the world, bro. All of y'all be having the best personalities behind that loser persona or something that niggas see y'all for. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas really be having the best personalities. For real, it's facts. Y'all do. Y'all do. Come on now. Oh, think about it. RDC, they probably weren't the coolest niggas in the world. Alright, you know what? I'm rambling, bro. I'm rambling. Let me just goddamn continue the video, bro. But this was a good-ass movie. I ain't gonna lie. This was a good-ass movie. Long story short, yeah. He was definitely a loser.
He eats a couple open-hand juicers while getting bullied, and they even break his camera. What a bunch of losers. On the way back home from school, Matt tells Andrew that he's kind of lame. So instead of spending his night holding hog, he should come out to this rager of a party that he's going to later that night. Andrew tells him he'll think about it. But after getting home and getting his ass beat by his dad, he decided maybe he should go out to that party.
It's not funny. I swear it's not funny. Why, bro? I'm sorry. It's just the way that why he got this elevator ass music while that shit going on in the back. Bro, it's not funny. That shit's never funny. Shit like that is never funny, bro.
But after getting home and getting his ass beat by his dad, he decided maybe he should go out to that party.
Come on, bro.
While at the party, Andrew is again recording everything like a little weirdo when he meets a hot blonde who is also recording everything like a little weirdo. But it's for her blog, and she's a hot blonde, so it's less weird, I guess, and nobody bats an eye. Matt comes in out of nowhere and tries to lay down some game, but he fails miserably.
Widespread validation. I'm not wanting to clamor to be cool, you know?
That shit genuinely hurt my soul. Andrew then starts getting bullied again, but by this guy because he thought Andrew was filming his...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They were just picking on my nigga Andrew for no, like, apparent reason, bro. Like, what was the point of doing that shit, bro? He was a cool... I mean, he was a chill nigga. You feel me? Like, genuinely. That nigga was genuinely a cool nigga, bro. Like, now that I'm really thinking back, y'all gonna see it in this video, but the shit he did, I kind of could understand his reasoning for doing it. Me personally, I probably never do that just because that's not in my heart to. But from this certain situation that he's in right now in the beginning of this movie, I can see why he was doing a lot of the shit.
His girlfriend. I mean, Andrew was totally filming his girlfriend. He's zooming in on that shit and everything, but that's besides the point. He gets verbally abused, and then the guy dumps his drink on the camera, so Andrew goes outside and cries for a minute. Maybe even 2. While crying, we meet the one they call Steve.
That's Michael B. Jordan. Look at my twin. Look at twin for real. Ha ha! Look at twin, bro. You feel me? Look at twin. The crazy thing is, the nigga was probably like my age during this, bro. This is 2012.
Okay, I'm Steve.
We saw Steve's face earlier when Andrew was filming in school. He's running for senior class president, and there were flyers absolutely everywhere. Steve tells Andrew that Matt and him were hanging out and found something really cool, and he wants Andrew to come by and film it. For being the popular kid, Steve's actually chill as fuck. They get to the cool thing that Steve was talking about, and it's a massive hole in the ground that's making a staticky noise.
Check. Now listen. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait till they go down there. That shit was crazy.
And, obviously, they've got to explore that shit. They get down and find this big, blue, glowing nest.
Listen. I come up to you, right? Y'all getting bullied and shit. Niggas slap you around, back slap you, all types of shit. Back of the head. Niggas throwing drinks on your camera. The camera on the floor right here, right? I come up to you. Now, be honest now. You can be honest with me. I'm not gonna take this to heart. Hold on, bro. Let's see where I can put this. So y'all could just, like, act like the camera just sitting on the ground somewhere. I'll just put it like this, I guess. This is probably the best thing I could do. I come up to y'all niggas. I'm shooting, bro. Nigga, I didn't explain what the fuck I'm gonna do yet. Nigga, what you mean you shooting? Nigga, I ain't even explain what the hell I'm gonna do yet, bruh. Nigga. Come on, bruh. Alright, you feel me? I walk up to y'all niggas. Come on, something. Yo, why you crying, my man? You good? Nice to meet you. My name Leek. Dap you up. But look, I got this staticky shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hearing something in the ground. Like there's a big ass hole in the ground. I'm hearing a bunch of staticky shit. I'm hearing like TV noises. I'm hearing alien noises in there. Y'all trying to check that shit out with me? Y'all coming with me? Y'all not just gonna let me go down there by myself, are y'all? Nigga, what you mean you're next? Nigga, what? Nigga, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, but we go to the same school, though. I'm not a random nigga at the same, we go to the same school. We go to the same school. We just never talk to each other, for real, until that certain moment. We go to the same school. They said Steve was running for senior class president or some shit. He had flyers around the school and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we go over there. It's a school party. We go over there. It's a hole in the ground, right? And we see a big ass glowing orb. You see this in the ground. This is what you see in the ground, bro. You see this. Where this comes from next, I ain't gonna lie. This when the movie really become heat. This when the movie become heat like shit. But still, are y'all jumping down there with me? Yes or no? Y'all see some glowing like diamond shit. No, we start it's basically like trying to find the diamonds in Minecraft. Fuck no. That's basically the equivalent of finding the diamond in Minecraft, bro. You jump down there. You found a big ass gem. A big ass glowing gem.
And after Steve puts paws on it, things take a sharp left turn. It turns red, they all start bleeding from the nose, and the camera shuts off.
This is a good movie night type of movie.
Spooky. When the camera cuts back on, we find out all three of them gain telekinesis from the glowing rock thing. And what better way to test it out than throwing a baseball at each other? Matt throws an absolute piss missile at Andrew, but instead of getting concussed, he's able to stop it midair with his new powers. They also...
Crazy. And just because y'all didn't want to go down there without me, y'all niggas don't have the power now. Now I can levitate. Now I can control your body with my hand. I can throw you in the sky if I wanted to. I can throw you in the fucking sky if I wanted to now.
Build Legos. Sick. The reason this film is so...
No, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that does make sense because I personally probably wouldn't want to go on the ground either. But these niggas just curious as shit for no reason. These niggas were curious as shit for no reason, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Is because a majority of it shows what would happen if 3 teenage friends just randomly got telekinesis powers. You wouldn't go around Superman saving the day. You'd probably just use them to goof around, impress people, and pull chicks, which is exactly what happens in this movie. Well, for the most part. At lunch, Matt tells the gang that he thinks their telekinesis is like a muscle. Right now, they can only lift small objects without getting a major nosebleed. But if they work it out, they could probably start moving and lifting heavier things easier.
Lie, bro. I don't know why niggas hated this, bro. This is a good ass movie, bro.
Work it out, they could probably start moving and lifting heavier things easier. Sounds legit, so they go and work it out. They go to a store and just go on a spree of messing with strangers. They pull this lady's card away from her. They scare the socks off this girl with the teddy bear.
What you looking at, girl? Stay in school.
Matt tries to pull a guy's gum out of his mouth mid-chew.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
didn't go well.
Niggas was going hard. Niggas was going hard for that shit, bro. Niggas was going dumb hard. Niggas was going dumb hard to try to get that gum out that nigga mouth. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm chewing some damn gum and next, some shit like that just randomly happens, bro, and I see some niggas over in the left just laughing and giggling, and I just go flying forward.
It didn't go well. Then at a restaurant, they figure out that if they...
I don't even know what the fuck I can do at that certain point, my nigga, because I know for a damn fact if I try running up on them niggas, they gonna goddamn stop my punch right here, and I'm just gonna be shaking like this. Right before I get to their face, I'm just gonna be shaking like that.
If there's a barrier covering them, then they're basically invulnerable.
I ain't gonna lie, they was trying a lot of shit, though. A lot of the shit, I dead would not do. A lot of the shit they was doing, though, I dead would not do. Niggas was trying to test out if, like, they could stop, like, forks from going in their hand and shit like that. They could stop from stabbing each other in GTA with their telekinesis.
They're basically invulnerable.
Oh, snap.
Telekinesis has to be the coolest superpower of all time. Then, after messing with the waiters who don't get paid enough for this shit, they hit up the parking lot and Steve moves a car from one parking spot to another, which is the biggest object they've ever moved. When the lady comes back out to look for her car, they catch...
I ain't gonna lie! I wasn't trying to do none of that fork shit, but I was definitely sitting here like, you know that one Kevin Hart meme where the nigga like this, right? And shit like that. I was definitely sitting there. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. Hold on, bruh. I was definitely sitting there trying to move shit just like this. Cause I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z and mix with a lot of shit. So in my head, I'm like, bruh, they gotta get inspiration from something, gang. Like, all of this can't just be fake. All of this dead ass cannot just be dead fake, bro. So, nigga, they gotta get inspiration from someone. Or somewhere, someone. I'm looking up YouTube videos on how to do certain shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying a lot of shit, bro. But, I ain't gonna lie, all that really led to was me damn near passing gas every single damn time. Trying to strain myself to do certain shit that I knew I was not supposed to do. Every single time, bro. Every single time. That's all it led to. To this day, bro, I was still trying to... I ain't gonna say to this day. But, like, a couple years ago, nigga, I was trying the fusion dance and all, bro. Like, I'm thinking something has to work. Like, something. They're not getting this shit out of nowhere. Something has to work. That's, like, supernatural. Something gotta work. In a good way, supernatural. Not no paranormal activity stuff. I rebuke that.
Just a serious case of the giggles. After this, things start going downhill. On the way home from the store, there's a truck riding them and honking at them. Andrew tries to test his powers and move the truck a little bit, but he accidentally sends the truck off the road and into the ditch. They get out and get to the truck, but their luck just keeps getting worse when they find it's knuckle deep in water. Steve dives in the water and eventually pulls the guy out and drags him to safety. After this, they're all pretty pissed at Andrew and decide to come up with some rules. Rule number 1, no using their powers on living beings. Rule number 2, don't use them when you're angry. Rule number 3, no using your powers in public. Fair enough. They eventually get over this incident, and the next day, Andrew and Matt meet Steve and find him.
Why they pissed at me? Cause you doing shit like this, nigga. This is why they pissed at you.
With the truck a little bit. From the store, there's a truck riding.
You trying to move a truck over to the next lane, nigga? You would send that shit off to the off road, nigga, into a goddamn lake.
Andrew tries to test his powers and move the truck a little bit, but he accidentally sends the truck off the road and into the ditch. They get out and get to the truck, but their luck just keeps getting worse when they find it's knuckle deep in water.
This is when the movie
Steve dives in the water and eventually pulls the guy out and drags him to safety. After this, they're all pretty pissed at Andrew and decide to come up with some rules.
Don't let me get
Rule
powers.
number 1, no using their powers.
Nigga, if we all had the same powers... Alright, Drew, let me ask you the same question, right? Let me ask you that same question. Because Finny said he's shooting me in GTA. Alright, right? Say, for example, you always getting bullied. You getting bullied at home. You getting bullied at school. And you walking around with a camera, right? You walking around with a camera. You go to a party, and a nigga throws a drink on your camera, right? And then you walk outside the party. It's a high school party, by the way. We all go to the same high school. A nigga pissed at you. I know this look crazy. But a nigga pissed at you, right? A nigga pissed at you. You put your camera down on the ground. You crying. You sobbing and shit. I come up to you. Hey, my man. What you sad for? You know, I'm looking dead at you. What you sad for? And shit like that. Are you falling? Oh, anyway, what you sad for? You tell me the reason. I'm like, all right, listen. Forget about that shit. My name Leek. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I be like, look, listen. There's a big ass hole in the ground back there. I know I sound crazy, but there's a big ass hole in the ground. I'm hearing some like radio static shot shit, like some alien shit coming from beneath the hole. He's trying to shut that shit out. Mind you, we go to the same school. We never talked before, but I'm winning as the class president. You know, me and Michael B. Jordan are twins, so obviously I'll be winning. Are you coming with me? Because if you don't come with me, I'm getting the only one getting powers. You're not getting powers. You not getting powers, gang. You not getting powers. Like, I genuinely just put you on to change your life forever. Now I'm going to think you're setting me up. Oh, nigga, what? Like you was just trolling. Okay, now I ain't gonna lie, that makes sense. That does make sense, though. That does make sense, because everybody was on this nigga ass, including the people at his house. His mom was sick, and his dad was beating him up. His mom was sick, and his dad was always beating on him at home. So he was living a pretty fucked up life. He was living a pretty fucked up life, bro. He's getting bullied at school, all types of shit.
On living beings. Rule number 2, don't use them when you're angry. Rule number 3, no using your powers in public. Fair enough. They eventually get over this incident, and the next day, Andrew and Matt meet Steve and find him flying in the air.
Yep, that's me. I'm be floating. I'm be motherfucking floating, nigga.
This power's
I'm gonna be floating.
After eating dirt a couple times, they eventually all learn to fly.
Holy crap, dude!
Doing it.
Naturally, once you learn you can fly, you've got to take it for a spin. So they fly through the air and throw a football around while in the sky. They then nearly get hit by a plane, and Steve almost dies until Andrew swoops in to save him.
You saved my life! You saved my life!
This is great, so uplifting and happy, surely nothing could go wrong, right? The bros do some more broing.
So I guess I'm
and find
Andrew
out
in this movie, huh? Type shit. I mean, if you want to be Andrew, but listen, y'all gotta watch the next 7 minutes of this video. This shit get crazy.
that Andrew has never laid down some pipe. And Steve is like, dude, that's completely unacceptable. Just remember this for later. The next day, Matt swings by Cassie's. If you don't remember, this was the hot blonde girl who was videoing at the function. Matt pretty much just fumbles the bag yet again.
Man, he getting beat up at home. That nigga getting bullied at school. You think he worried about
Cassie was lucky being a dick for no reason anyway.
Nigga, everybody hate that
Meanwhile,
nigga.
over on the other side of the city, Andrew and Steve are having a much better time. They're chilling on top of this building and just having some more bro time.
You got real work. You got real life problems to worry about.
It's just 3 bros being bros and broing down. And I'm down for it. You might be wondering how this is being videoed since this is found footage and no one is holding the camera. They have telekinesis. The camera's floating. Steve is like, dude, I can't believe
I ain't gonna lie though, chilling on a skyscraper is kind of buck wild though. Chilling on a skyscraper, that is kind of buck wild. You can't lie, that's kind of buck wild.
With a chick, you need to get your winky stinky. You should come and do the talent show with me. There's gonna be tons of chicks there, and when they see your talent, they're gonna be jumping all over you. But Andrew tells Steve he doesn't have any talents, and Steve is like,
Are you sure about that?
Andrew gets suited and booted, bro's looking fly, and on the way out, his dad is being a dick yet again.
Sneaking around my house smiling? I'm onto your shit.
Go fuck yourself.
Boom, we're at the talent show. Cassie finds
asshole.
Matt, and Matt actually plays it better this time, which, good for him, because if he didn't dial in, I was going to swoop in and take that meal for myself, because Cassie's kind of bad. For real.
Finger licking good special.
Steve comes out, and the crowd is eating
the goddamn movie.
They love him.
Explain the
Andrew
damn
comes
movie.
Out, crickets.
Come on, make some noise. That's not loud enough.
Yeah, that's pretty much true.
And you're on.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So that's fine.
He said,
Andrew
what
can
the
do
fuck?
this.
No way.
But then you saw off that, and you missed the cool
This
guy
is the
now,
same
my
type
nigga.
of magic
cool
that
as
would
shit.
happen, and now you see me. Like, come on. Those fools had powers, man. Andrew continues to light up the stage, and the crowd was absolutely loving it. Andrew is becoming popular. It can only go up from here, right? After the talent show, Steve invites Andrew to a massive party, and unlike last time where he was a loser and nobody knows him, at this party, he's the man of the hour. Everyone is excited to see him, and he even meets this chick who seems to really like him.
Mr. Cool Guy.
Now, I'm all for redheads. I live by the saying, if the roof is rusted, the basement's flooded. But this chick is not it, I'm gonna be honest. She's not even a real redhead. That shit's hella dyed. Is her hair even red? It might actually be pink. I don't know. Either way, Andrew plays some Pong and absolutely tears it up. Just another reason that telekinesis is the best power. You can pretty much be the best at literally everything. This must have gotten pink hair girl going because the next thing we see is Steve telling the camera that Andrew's upstairs.
Andrew's upstairs with the girl with the pink hair.
It's confirmed. She had...
Oh, brother. Nigga, you said no. 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 I'm gonna be telling the cam. Listen. There will be... Listen, I'm telling you, I'll be the Michael B... Actually, I don't know if being the Michael B. Jordan in this movie is good, though. Who would be the Matt? Would that be Fendi? I'm telling you, bro.
Pink hair. It's Matt's lucky day too because Cassie swings by and she's totally digging him. Look at that smirk. Look at those eyes. The eyes never lie.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
The camera gets tossed to Steve, and Steve is about to go check on Andrew and see how it's going with the pink-haired girl. Unfortunately, It's not going well. Before they could get after it, Andrew must have blew chunks all over her and was not happy when Steve was
He did throw up all over. I ain't gonna lie, he did do that.
Joking about it.
You think this is funny?
No, I'm not laughing.
Get out!
It's downhill from here. Next, we get this scene where the camera's propped up on the dresser, and in the background, you hear Andrew's mom screaming in pain, and you hear Andrew yelling for his dad to get the medication. But while that happens, Andrew's dad is rummaging through his room for no real reason. The dad then finds the camera. Andrew's cooked. Andrew's dad berates Andrew and calls him selfish for having a $500 camera while their mom is dying and needs meds. Pretty hypocritical coming from the man of the house who doesn't work and blows money on alcohol. But hey, what do I know? He also tells Andrew that he found the camera and went through some of the footage.
Completely fucking left.
Just you being a loser.
Father of the year. The dad continues to rain fire on Andrew until Andrew finally snaps and talks back. Then things get violent. The dad lands a clean juicer to Andrew's lips, but Andrew gets up and uses his powers to slam Pops into the wall and then sends him flying.
Bitch ass nigga!
Fuck that guy. Andrew's obviously emotional after all this, so he takes a little breather in the sky. Steve finds him because they have this weird connection thing. When one of them is in trouble or angry, the others can feel it. You'll need to know that for later.
It's like a family thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So like, that's crazy if you think about it. Imagine me and Josh had telekinesis. If that nigga's angry, I would feel it. If I feel something, he would feel it, type shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Weird connection thing. When one of them is in trouble or angry, the others can feel it. You'll need to know that for later. Steve is a legit, solid friend.
Oh wait, all of them feel. I thought it was just the I just cause the Matt and what's his name? Andrew was fucking cousins. Oh, okay. So do they feel when you fucking? I mean, I guess like shit. Ain't go that much into detail, my nigga. The nigga threw up. I mean, how do you think Steve went up there and knew exactly which room that nigga was in? He had to know something. He had to feel something. He had to know something, bro.
Not safe to be up here, and he should come back down and calm down. He's basically just telling Andrew he knows what he's going through and he can help him. But Andrew was too far gone, and this only pissed.
That nigga was gone, bro. Like out of it, bro. Like if I was Steve in this certain situation, bro, nigga, and I see this nigga crashing like that,
pisses him off even more, and he eventually ends up killing Steve.
That nigga struck that nigga. It was storming. That nigga struck that nigga with lightning, gang. He struck that nigga lightning. You struck me with fucking lightning, gang. You struck me with fucking lightning. It was storming and you threw a lightning bolt at me, gang.
At the funeral, Matt confronts Andrew and tells him he felt there was something wrong last night and there was
nigga
no
said
recorded
sorry.
lightning last
what
night.
What do you mean
so
sorry,
how was
nigga?
he struck by lightning? Why was he in the middle of nowhere? In the middle of the night? Suspicious. For anyone wondering, it's confirmed that Andrew did kill Steve when Andrew told Steve he was sorry at his grave.
Please believe me, Steve. I lost control, and I'm so sorry.
At this point in the film, I'm in a bit of a pickle, because Andrew didn't mean to kill Steve, and we saw what Andrew's life is like, and his dad is a piece of shit, but like, Andrew killed Steve. And Steve was cool, man. Steve was cool.
Steve was a cool
Back
ass
at
nigga,
school,
bro.
Andrew's now being bullied for yakking on Pink Hair Girl, but Andrew has powers this time around, so he used them to pull out this guy's teeth. And then we get a post-teeth pull interview with Andrew.
That nigga turned into a crazy, like genuinely a mentally insane nigga, bro. I mean, like, if you really think about everything that he's went through and everything that happened and how everything planned out, you would, I mean, I could see how he ended up in these certain situations, how he ended up like this, how the hell did the funeral happen so fast? I really don't even know. That's the thing. You know how movies' time spans go, bro. You know how movies' time lapse be going? Oh, and so, like, do niggas got powers like Superman but still a normal human? All they got is like telekinesis. They can move shit with their mind and hands and shit. Like if he basically what he just did to do, he pulled his teeth out with his shit. He did like this, and he had his mind, and he pulled his teeth out. He pulled that nigga teeth out. So like I guess what you're thinking in your mind, you can do, basically. You can basically do. Nah.
His powers this time around, so he used them to pull out this guy's teeth. And then we get a post-teeth pull interview with Andrew telling us how he pulled the teeth out so cleanly. Andrew's really starting to give off some serial killer vibes. We also get a scene where Andrew talks about how he's been reading about evolution and natural selection and how apex predators don't feel bad for killing prey. He's basically on his Homelander arc and saying he shouldn't feel bad for these peasant humans because he's above them. He can also now crush a car easily with no nosebleed. This man is losing it. Alright, so here's what happens next. Andrew is like, this, my mom is dying, I need money for medication, and I have superpowers. Let's go rob some shit. He finds some people on the block, asks them politely for their money, and when they don't cough it up, he packs them up one by one.
He takes damage like a normal. I mean, he didn't turn into a superhuman, man. He just got powers now. Bro. But it's like still, at the end of the day, after knowing what that nigga did, you can understand it, but it's like, he still gotta know how to control himself, though.
Find some people on the block, ask them politely for their money, and when they don't cough it up, he packs them up one.
Nigga try to politely rob niggas.
He finds some people on the block, asks them politely for their money, and when they don't cough it up, he packs them up one by one and takes their lunch money. He counts it up, not enough. He then goes to a gas station and robs this place too. Unfortunately, the man behind the counter is packing heat. But when he comes out to shoot, Andrew moves the gun, and well, this happens. Boom! Man,
the nigga on fire.
He's got the Freddy Krueger
treatment. I bet, Fendi.
But again here, I don't really know how to feel, because he robbed bad people and then robbed a gas station, but he did it to afford his mom's medication. It's not like he was just going on a spree of crimes for no reason or anything. At the hospital, Andrew's dad visits and tells him his mother died. And I'm like, oh man, you know what?
That's fucked. That's June. Like, you notice. Alright, bro. You know this backstory, though. Like, his backstory and his lore is so fucked. But what he did was genuinely fucked up. But it's like, he has reasoning for it, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was like a lose-lose situation for this nigga, regardless. That's the fucked up part about this. It was like a lose-lose situation, regardless,
It's
bro.
not like he was just going on a spree of crimes for no reason or anything. At the hospital,
you can't be, like, think about this. Okay. His dad beating him up, right? His dad, he in an abusive household. His mom is sick. The one person that genuinely loves him, besides, like, his cousin and shit, his mom is sick, right? She's sick. Okay. His dad beating him up. Boom, right? Every single day, every damn week. For no reason. He a drunk nigga, bro. He stays off alcohol. He just strictly straight off alcohol, bro. Nigga got that crazy lore that makes you understand why he did it. Yeah, exactly. And then after that, everybody bullying him at school. So once he gets powers, and he's finally more confident in himself, he threw up on a girl. And now he's back in that mindset where he's like, okay, damn. I'm really, like, my life is really fucked. Like, I'm back to a loser, my nigga. Like, even though I still got these powers, I'm still a fucking lame. You feel me? Like, it's like a realization just hit that nigga. That's why he was up there crying, doing what he was doing. Steve came up there. He lost control. He crashed because, obviously, he didn't want nobody talking to him at a certain point. He crashed. Due to him crashing, he got so much power, it struck the nigga. Killed the nigga. Which he didn't mean to do. So now that's making him even more angry. Because now he knows he just did some fuck shit that he didn't want to do, but he ended up doing it out of anger by accident. You know what I'm saying? So now he's still coming back to an abusive household. His mom's getting even more sick and sick and sick as the day goes on. He needs medication. He has no bread, though. He has no money. In high school, he got no money. His dad don't got no money. So that's where the robbing Inc. came in play. And that's where the robbing store part came in play. You feel me? After that, he blew himself up by accident. Dad coming in here.
Dad visits and tells him his mother died.
I could have told the story.
Oh man, you know what? Maybe the dad isn't so bad.
You selfish asshole. This is.
Nigga was on the verge of death, and this nigga is still cursing him out in the hospital, gang. That nigga father was genuinely the devil. Genuinely, bro. He was genuinely an evil man. That nigga's father was genuinely an evil ass nigga,
you know what?
Bro.
Maybe the dad isn't so bad.
You selfish asshole. This is your fault.
Never mind. This guy actually somehow made this about Andrew and made it Andrew's fault. The dad then starts screaming at Andrew, which wakes Andrew up, and at this point, Andrew completely snaps.
Boom!
I mentioned earlier that the three friends were connected in a way, and as soon as Andrew snaps, Matt's nose opens up like the elevator doors opening in The Shining, and he hears Andrew in his head. Matt explains to Cassie what's going on, and they take her car to try and find and help Andrew. When they pull up to the hospital, we see Andrew holding his pops like a rag doll and then dropping him, but Matt swoops in to save him, and then Andrew dips out. So, they hop back at the car and try to find him and nearly get taken out by the
that's when that nigga start crashing out on the world, gang. Literally. He tried offing his father in GTA. His cousin saves him. Then he starts crashing on the entire earth. I'm talking, he throwing every helicopter in sight at a building. He throwing every plane in sight at a building. He throwing every person in his way somewhere.
Helicopter.
He's on some, what's that one game called? It start with a P. Is this... I mean, it's like that, yeah, but it's not this, though. It's not this. Prototype, yes, there we go, Prototype. I don't know why it reminds me of Prototype, but it reminds me of Prototype. It's like a game where a nigga can fly, he got powers, but he has way more shit than like the shit. I ain't gonna lie, he can run up walls, do all types of shit. And he just destroying niggas in the city. I ain't gonna lie. For the longest, I thought that game was based off it. Genuinely, they had the same type of shit.
Really went from 0 to 100. Andrew brings the car up towards him, and we see him floating there menacingly. Andrew then drops the car.
That nigga was, boy, what? No, I gotta show. I don't know if he gonna play it. He not play this. I'm gonna see if he
But
plays
luckily,
it.
Matt is able to get out and swings in to save Cassie before the car hits the ground and explodes. And shout out to Cassie, she's still videoing everything and keeping it steady. Matt flies back up to.
Nah, I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. Hold on. This was a peak ass movie fight scene, gang. I'm telling you, that nigga didn't care.
You're hurting people. You're weak, Matt. You're all weak.
That nigga didn't
I'm
care.
stronger than all of
Andrew,
this.
listen to me, okay? Just, I need you to listen. Just focus for a second.
You're not telling me what to do.
That nigga lost his mind.
They can't stop this. It's not too late for us to go.
It is too late. I'm done. It's over. God, you treated me like shit. You left me alone.
Andrew, you're not alone up here. I'm here with you. I should have been with you all along.
That nigga said,
But
I'm
I'm
an
here
apex
now.
predator.
And we can
I said,
stop
oh,
this
shit.
right now.
That
You
nigga
and
was
me.
not. Look at that nigga.
Andrew, we
That
can
nigga
just fly
completely
away.
lost
We can
his
get
shit.
out of here. We can be family. Andrew, look at yourself. This isn't who you are.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'm an apex predator.
Threw a bus at that nigga. I said, God damn. Threw a straight bus at that nigga. That nigga didn't give a damn about who the fuck he was killing. That nigga didn't give a fuck. He didn't care no more. That nigga was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But that nigga got out the way though. This whole fight scene was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Peak fight scene. And he was basically, damn, speared that nigga. Boom! I ain't gonna lie. Very peak scene. Very peak scene, bro. Very peak
to Andrew
scene.
and tries to calm him down, but that's not working. Matt somehow survives this, by the way. Maybe he quickly slapped on his telekinesis barrier. I don't know. While Andrew is distracted, Matt comes in, tackles him through a bank and into the road. They get up and continue scrapping. Andrew starts launching cars at him, and he eventually smacks this light and gets dropped. That's embarrassing. Matt's a better friend than me because as soon as Andrew tried to drop the car with me inside it or smack me with the bus would have really done it. I'm going for the kill. But he still hasn't given up, and he tried helping Andrew once again. The cops pull up, and before they can do anything, Andrew sends them flying and then flies away. But he gets tackled midair by Matt yet again, and again, they land on the pavement. SWAT pulls up this time, and they shoot at Andrew, but Andrew's able to stop all the bullets and freeze them midair, and then send the cops flying. He then pretty much just starts going Super Saiyan. Matt screams, begs, and pleads for Andrew to stop and just give this all up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, I gotta see that whole scene right there. I ain't gonna lie, that whole scene was peak. That whole scene was peak. And I just don't understand. Well, I understand that they tried offering like a, you feel me, a second movie to this, bro. But like, this is like a one movie.
Wait! I need help!
What do you call those one-hit wonder type of shits?
Wait! Please, I need help! He's hurt! Please don't shoot! I'm not gonna do anything! Please don't shoot! Take him out!
I ain't gonna lie. That mad nigga better than nigga than me. Them niggas shot at that nigga hand. That nigga lost it. He lost his shit. Damn! That nigga lost it. Like, in that certain situation, bro, and it's like best friend, cousin, family member, whatever it is, it's like, what do you do in that certain situation? Because you don't want to be the nigga to like stop the nigga or like off the nigga right there in GTA. But it's like you have no other choice. You got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing you can really do at that certain situation. You know what I'm saying? And you the only other nigga that has the same power as him. Red dots aimed at this nigga, bro. Aimed at this nigga.
I repeat, do not move!
Stop! Stay down! Take what you got! Andrew! Andrew, stop! Don't hurt
That nigga
them!
started
Andrew!
wilding. Damn! That nigga was losing his mind, man. That nigga was losing his shit. Genuinely.
Don't make me do this!
How the fuck y'all gon'? Alright, whatever, bro. Fuck it.
But eventually he realizes the only way to stop Andrew and stop him from killing more people is to kill him. So he does.
Boom! Shot that fucking... You know the shit that the goddamn statues in the city be holding, those little spears and shit? Shot that shit straight through this nigga, bro. Straight through that nigga, bro.
So yeah, that was Chronicle. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and also let me know
Bro,
what
damn!
videos you guys want to see next. But
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Peak one-hit wonder type of movie, bro. Like, if anybody talks about a one-hit wonder type of movie and they want to talk about a peak one-hit wonder type of movie, this is a peak one-hit wonder type of movie, bro. Genuinely.
that's all I've got for you guys today. So
Genuinely, bro.
I'll see you in the next one.
This shit is a classic, bro. Classic. Genuinely a classic, bro. But it's like, if you in that certain situation, you know why the nigga did what he had to do and why the nigga did what he did for that certain reason. But at the same time, though, it's like, bro, he gotta know. I mean, I can see both parts. That's all I'm gonna just end it off as, bro. I can see both sides of it, bro. I know why he did what he had to do. Plus, I know why, you know what I'm saying, why the Matt nigga had to kill him off, too. Because that nigga snapped. He snapped inside of his head, bro. That nigga snapped inside of his head. Everybody was gonna die if it wasn't for that nigga doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Genuinely, that nigga was trying to kill the entire world off after that, gang. But you know why he was feeling that certain type of way. You know why that nigga was feeling that certain type of way, bro. It's facts. I ain't gonna lie. It's facts, bro. Good video, bro.